Go.
Hi. I start my speeches the same way, which is to say that speaking about poverty is not taboo. But if you look at today's newspaper, whether it's the New York Times, the New York Post, your local rag, whatever, you'll get the impression that it doesn't exist, when in fact it does. It's one of the biggest cover-ups going on, and unfortunately, even the poverty industry is run like a big business. And the result is a lot of people suffer. The thing that I use as a motto is poverty sucks, no kidding. It's a way of taking away your options and your ability to live life to the fullest. And it's not due to the way they distribute things, it's due to the way they ethically decide who deserves what. And I personally can't handle that. I've been in the movement since 1967. I'm from Minnesota. And in 2011, my state was about to shut down because the right-wingers decided they wanted to cut every single social welfare program. People who were quadriplegics weren't even going to be able to have personal assistance during the shutdown. So things began exploding in our legislative building. I got an email from a lady, and she asked me to represent something called U.S. Days of Rage. And I went, what a perfect name, U.S. Days of Rage. And I can be the person that represents Minnesota and feed things back to New York because they talked about taking over Wall Street. Well, that actually transmogrified into something called Occupy. And it started on September 17th, and it took till October 6th to get this thing going in Minnesota. And you know that in our biggest action, we had 3,000 people in the street. We had state legislators, we had union people, we had social justice fighters, we had socialists, we had anarchists, we had liberals, we had every type of person who cared about social justice actually coming together and making an attempt to put it on the map that we were our own lobby and we had something to say about it. I think that this, recently we've seen people try to bury Occupy as if it's dead. I think Occupy is very alive. I think it needs a lot more friends and allies, and that means you, it means your minister, it means your union boss, it means everybody working together. We've had 100,000 people take over the Wisconsin legislature. And we have it happening in North Carolina, Georgia, New York, all over. But we need our own people's lobby, and the best way to do that is to take direct action. Otherwise, poverty is not going to go away. It's going to be hindered in people expressing their outrage about it. And so it's up to me, and it's up to you, and it's up to all my friends. And that's why I come to Alt Banking, because the people here are trying to do something about it.